So I got like one request to do a video on how to make a mini bike exhaust. So today I'll just make that video here. You're gonna want to start off with the beginning part of your exhaust that bolts onto the engine. So you're gonna have a flange that is going to actually bolt onto the engine, and then you're going to want one piece of pipe obviously branching off from that. And so if you have a stock exhaust, that makes this much easier, because you can pretty much just reuse the one that's already on your stock exhaust. So if you look here on the stock muffler, this whole assembly here, here's the stock flange. You can't see it because I have it clamped down, but that piece has two holes to bolt onto the engine. So you're going to want to keep that. You're going to need that to bolt onto the engine. And there's also already on a little pipe welded onto this one, which is perfect because instead of me having to weld on a pipe to the flange, there's one already there. So I can start by just cutting up here. So I can pretty much just get rid of this big box portion, and then from this end of the pipe I can start building my own whatever exhaust. So on your own, if you have a muffler, you're going to want to start by cutting your exhaust off here so you get rid of the stock muffler, and then from there you're going to be able to start welding on your own pipe to go from there. Alright guys, so once you're at this point where you have your muffler cut off, so as you can see, got that piece separated, you are now going to have a nice little flange here. This is the piece that you're now going to be able to build off of. You don't really have to do the design that I'm about to do. You can do pretty much whatever you want, but this is just kind of the simplest thing. I'm just going to be going from where this exhaust is going. Obviously you can see it's coming up. I'm going to have to build or just create a bunch of different pieces of pipe with like angled cuts out of them to create like a 90-degree piece to like curve like that. So just cut a bunch of pieces at angles, weld them all together to make it go here, kind of curve, and then from there pretty much just do one long pipe to come to the back of the bike. Right here I've started on my kind of pie cuts. They're going pretty bad so far because I'm just working with the angle grinder, so obviously my cuts are incredibly inaccurate, but as you can see, pretty much what you're going to want to do from here for your angled pieces, you're just going to want to cut out pieces of metal on the angle, use a grinding disc to kind of smoothen them out. So I've got 3 right here. I'm hoping that 3 angled pieces should be enough to make a 90. I'm pretty sure mathematically 3 perfectly cut 15-degree pie cuts will make 90, so hopefully I can make 3 unmeasured ones 90. So I'm just going to work with that here for a little while, and it's already dark out, so I'm probably just going to continue this tomorrow morning, I guess. So I'll see you guys then. So once you have your desired pieces cut out for whatever exhaust design you're making, you're going to want to kind of mock them up to see where it's going to be going. So right here on mine, as you can see, I've got mine kind of hot glued to my flange pipe piece. So I got all my angles cut out. They're looking beautiful so far. So I just got them mocked up like this with hot glue so that when I weld these up, they're kind of in place already. I guess I'll just like tack weld these together or something now, because I got them hot glued, they're already ready, so I guess I'll move the welder out over to there, over at my workstation. Exhaust is now finished, and I think it came out pretty good. My welds were actually like semi-decent here. They actually look really clean from a distance, but just like when you look closer, they're pretty ugly. I got this tightened down and I started up just a few minutes ago, and the bike is way quieter, which is super nice because it was just like horrendously loud before. So this exhaust looks really good. So that's going to be it for this little like exhaust tutorial video or whatever. I now have a sick exhaust, and now you guys know what you have to do if you want to do your own. Super simple. Just cut out some stuff with an angle grinder to do all your little angled pieces. You can use a grinding wheel just to like perfect them. Once you get them mocked up, use hot glue or something just to like put them in place. Then you can tack weld them all. Make sure you just tack weld everything. Pull the hot glue off. Lay the rest of your beads and you will be good. I know that sometimes instead of hot gluing, you could just make 2 marks across the 2 pieces to like mark it up. Just do whatever you want to line it up, and you'll end up with a sick custom exhaust for way cheaper than if you buy like a $40 one off eBay. If you just already have a welder and a grinder and some pipe, just make your own sick custom exhaust and you're good. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you like learned a little bit of something from it, so see you guys next time.